Good evening into the doldrums. We're going to show you a number right here, 3647. The diameter of the moon and the word gold, G-O-L-D, gold. The diameter of the moon, 3476. 12, 1 and 2 is 3. 21, 1 and 2 is 3, 12, 21. 25 is 7. 22 is 4. 16 is 7. 13 is 4. Alternate current inside the light. This is the number to the light. There is no other 16 like this 16. This is the 7. 25, 7 is in between. 3 and 4 is a deferred current. 3 and 4 connects this way. 3 through 5 into 4, running through the moon, or it's this angle. Look at the design on it. Is this what you call the barn doors? Now, I would take that design and bring it to a second level. If I take this design and bring it to another level, I'm just trying to see if it's going to work out for me, or should I not work it out? Should I work it out this way? Okay, I have to work it out this way because that's the way the art works. So we work it out this way. Now the question is, the next one works out this way. And that's what you get. You get one here. And when you come to here, you see this marking? It's a split. It's automatically like this. It must connect. This one comes down to here. This one comes down to here. And then if I'm going to mark one over to the other, I'd be marking it like this because I'm right on these lines. These are the lines. Why am I like this? Because for me to connect, you see this box? I'm going to show you a box down here. Here's one box, okay? Here's two boxes. Here's another box, and here's another box. I'm going to leave this open. This is the space of 5. This dot over here is 3. Okay, excuse me. This dot over here is 3. This is 6. This is 9. This dot over here is 1. This is 4. This is 7. We are going to connect this one with this one. 3, and this is 3. Earth 3 in low shu is here and here. This is 7 and this is 7. Boom, boom. They're both 7 in low shu. But when it's not low shu and it's regular numbers, 3, 6, 4, and 7. So I now connect them over here, and that's how I make this design. So it seems like all the buildings are running down this way. 3, 4, 7, 6, 3, 4, 7, 6, 3, 4, 7, 6, 3, 4, 7, 6. Now this becomes 21. This one becomes 30. This becomes 33, that where it ends. This becomes 34, DC's in the left-hand corner. 34 and 31 is 65. 30 and 33 is 63, 128. This is your spirit running through the cycle of the moon. And this is the way this adds up right over here. See the way this has to come into this corner? This comes all the way through. Should it be on this angle, or should I get some sort of protractor and try to calculate all of them running up this way? So I'm just going to do it this way. So this is this building, and then that would be this building over here, and then that would be this building over here. And then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. 4 by 3 is 12. 4 by 4 is 16. 4 by 7 is 28. And 4 by 6 is 24. 40 and 40, the total is 80. Now, if you would remark, everything seems to be 80. 80 now becomes 74 and 86. 74 is 5, 14, 23, 32 equals to 74. Now, in order to get to 86, it's 12 more. We went 4 of them. That would be 3 more on the average. Okay, 83 is the church. 89 has to do with time. It has to do with the prime of everything. 89 is the prime of everything. It is the high and the low. 89 is the high and the low because when you come to gematria and you get 89, you've actually come back to A and B again. Because in the piano, it's 1 through 7, and then it's A and B factoring again. So this is your second level, A, and your second level, 9, is the second time. So 1 and 8 comes together, and 2 and 9 come together, and this is BB, and this is AA inside the piano. Now, I didn't bring it. The other thing I wanted to mention is this Budweiser angled bow tie, 44, when Mars plays inside its own position, and Mars plays inside Mercury, where Saturn plays inside the Saturn position, and Saturn plays in Pluto. And all the numbers, I'm going to go back and see if I have the rest of the numbers done this way. No, I do not. I do not have the numbers done this way. What I did do is I fractioned out all the ways to get to 360 degrees. And I think I showed this in the last video, that 96 times 4 is 384. Why? Because all zeros equal 6. This is the last day of the Hebrew New Year, 384 days to its longest year. 20 more days, more than 364, where the cycle runs 28 moons. 360, 384, 24 hours is the difference. 4 by 96, 360, and 96 and 4 is 100, is 484. Add on 66 to this because all zeros equal 6. Add on 66. We have a total of, if I get this right, 550, which will mark it at 556. Okay, if we get 556, don't forget, everyone that comes like this, we have to put a 0 here and a 0 here because it's now in the thousands. Okay, this one is 454. 90 is the bringer of the sun. 3, which is your diameter, your greatest distance, times 120 equals 360. But when 0 equals 6, it becomes 378, creation of the gateway. The difference in between of what 5 and 0 is. Why? Because 7 will go to 5 and 8 will go to 0. When you bring the penny that they took off the market, will create its change. 126 is like 120. That is your gateway. It is the spirit inside B and A. This is A, B, and L. This is her world. This is L. This is 3 creation Earth. It's her world. It is 9. The ninth one, like I said in Gematria, comes over to become B, just like this becomes A and G. Actually, it says cage. So it'd be 1 times 360, 2 times 180, 3 times 120, 4 times 90, 5 times 72, 6 times 60, 8 times 45, 9 times 40, and etc. So 3 and 6 is 9, 1 and 8 is 9, 1 and 2 is 3. 4 by 90 is 360, 9 equals to 9. 7 and 2 is 9, boom, we have 6. 5 and 4 is 9. When 8 shows up, 9 shows up. When 6 shows up, 6 shows up. But this also goes to 3 because there's a 0. This will go to 6. 4 and 6 will show you the east-west life. This is 120, be 126 will be 9, or its creation of 126. Okay, 126, the 6th area is the circle because the dart goes through the center. You have the 10th area, becomes 36, becomes 9. You have 12 times 30, 30 becomes 36, becomes 9. 3 and 9 is disguised as Saturn. You have 15 by 24 equals 6. 1 and 5, 6. 2 and 4, 6. 1 and 8 comes together with 20 for 360. This is 26, it becomes 8. 181. This is the Holy Ghost right over here. This one over here is almost like this one over here, 2 times 180, which would become 186. And this one is by 20. These are the 20 months. 20 by 18, this is what the Mayans are all about. 2 weeks of 10 days times 18 months. And here is the reverse. So how many times and what do we miss? We miss 19. We miss 17. We miss 16. We miss 13. We miss 14. We miss 11, 18, and 9. What is this that we miss? None of these are going to be perfect barriers that are going to calculate me 360 degrees. This is S, this is Q, this is P. Let's not count this because it's over 20. I'm trying for under 20. 7, skip a few numbers. We have 11. Here is your gateway. Then we go 13 and 14. We have to skip. 16 and 17 come together. 18 and 19 come together. So this is 18. 27 is 45. 18. 27, 45, 55, 65, 75, 78, 88, 98, 108, 108, 108, 115 is the total of missing numbers. 115, 1, 1, 5. Add up 100, 1 to 15. This is your A and O. Okay. Add up 11. This will say key because this is the K letter. This is the E letter, K and E. Okay, but 1 and 1 as the 11th letter also equals to 2, making this 25. The 25th letter is Y for key, and 52 is Earth, 51 is Mars. One spirit for one soul. It is an exchange. Okay, we now have 7, 2, 9, 5, 4, 7, 8. We have 2 sevens, but this 7 will turn into a 13. These two will match. Why? Because it's 0, 7, it's below. 7 and 2, 9. You follow what I'm showing? The other one here, 16. Okay, in order to get 16 into 360, it does come out to 22.5. 3 times 7.5 is 22.5. 15 times 15 is 225. This is a factor in creation. This one over here, and it's a factor of the light, 2.25. 225, 15 by 15 equals 255. 2 times 55, 110. 5 times 5 is 25 times 2 is the 50 stars. 525 is the center of everything. 525. This will turn into 141, and that is your DNA exchange. It is at the heart of everything. Let me see if there's anything else. We went through this already. We already know that the alternate current comes inside the B world because when you put the two letters together, that's what it creates. 1 and 1, 9 and 9. We will connect these two together. So now if I'm connecting these two together, how will I build my building? All of a sudden, this number built my building this way, while these numbers built my building this way. It's priority. Why? Because the one number on your phone or wherever you want to put it is over here. But in Lo Shu, it's over here, from the left to the center. 9 is right above it. This is how it marks here. This is how it marks here. If I want to put these on top of each other. Lo Shu, if you want, look up, see what it is. It's a disposition of the numbers. There's also many other ways to create the numbers. But if you look at 4 and 6, it creates this. And if you look at 2 and 8, 2 goes over here. Okay? 2 goes over here and 2 goes over here. Venus next to Venus, right? It just moves over 1. And 8 also. They just move over 1. So they have this one here and this one here. And look what happens. The even numbers do this. The odd numbers do this. Hourglass to a building. It's obligation. It's Lo Shu. It's the disposition of numbers. Give me a number. You want the number 7? Okay, we're going to take the number 7. I think we did it over here, the number 7. Number 7 goes over here. And number 7 goes, let me see this, up to here, to here, to here. Here's number 7 and number 7. And here's number 3, and here's, wait a second, and here's number 3, Earth, Earth, Lo Shu. So we take that, and that's what we get with that one. Could I have done this? Or did I not do this? This and this. Let me do it with a marker. Let me see. 8 went to 8, 2 went to 2, 2 goes to 8. Okay, so I'm going to bring my 3 over to 7. Then I'm going to take my 3 over to 7. Then I'm going to do this and do this. I get the same design as this, but the difference of the angles. This is 3 and 7. Same thing as this design over here. This is 2 and 8. These are Lo Shu. This is an obligation. This is not what I'm doing. This is the numbers exactly what they do. Ba, Reba, Fi, NG. What are these numbers? It's the two numbers of each one when you bring them together. 9 and 9 is 18, the letter R. 8 and 1 is 9. 2 and 2 is 4. 8 and 8 is 16, becomes 7, becomes G. Almost like pagan inside 8 and 8. The one spirit of the light inside 6, and that would be tired. Inside Saturn, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. Just want to see what's happening in the front with the lights. So, let me see what does it look like. It's red, right? It's red. It's red. Now it's black. Now it's red. Now it's black. Then up there is the same thing. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.